It's hit, so the rain's washed all this out, Where the road actually starts, it hasn't moved. So the pressure of that water has polished the concrete, and I'm here. And so that road there didn't have the solution, and that's the damage. So this has had the same treatment as that, but copped it worse because of the gutters. So the gutters smash onto here, and everything just washes down, and that's the aftermath. So I'm washing dirt, like. Look, I can't even dig it in it. No matter how hard I try to rip it up, I just can't do it. If I put the teeth in it, I probably could do some damage. But I worked out, the more you drive on it, the harder it compacts. So I'll show you what I'll scrape it with the bucket. So whatever mud you do see on top, it's only mud from the glass houses that is washed down. It's not the road. So it sparkles. I'll scratch where the water is, and you'll see the dry parts come up. So. The more you drive, I dropped oil on it. I spilt oil. I was filling up the oil in the tractor, and I didn't use the funnel, and I spilt the oil, and it just sat there, like it just puddled. It didn't even soak into the soil. And look at that road there, and look at the main road. Our main road was sandstone with a 20-ton excavator and a roller, and it's that mess. Where the guys that put it in. Not only we blew a hose that afternoon on the machine, it started pouring down rain, so we had to re-rip it, re-roll it, and it's just come up perfect. So, and I don't think it's perfect in their eyes. So in their eyes, the guys who did it, this is not perfect in their eyes, but for me this is like 99.9%. It's like concrete, but as you can see, not even a gurney would rip it up. That's just the mud that's washed out of the glass house. Brand new. You can see the damage I did with these new tyres in the car park. I've just ripped it to shreds. Where the sandstone is, God knows what we can do there. And here where the treatment was, I'll do my best. As you can see, I tried my best. Whatever dust is on there now that you can see, it's only the wash off that's come down. So that's just dust. I can't penetrate. Hang on. That's my key. So if it was a cricket pitch, I can't Get in there. So that's what is not a one bit. So I think it's good. Of the pressure of water that's coming down, hitting the road, this is where it's fallen short. The gutters are a little bit shorter here, and the water's smashing onto here and onto here. But that's the craters it's doing. So it's washing out all under the concrete, but where it's hitting here, it's just washing all the dirt onto there and just sits on top of the it's like concrete. It's absolutely like concrete. You can see the potholes if you look over there where we stopped the treatment. So we stopped the solution here. So again, you can see the V shape, and so it was only that strip. So there it didn't have it, there it didn't have it, and that's the mess. That's been like that since the day we did this road. But look at the road there, Lewis. It's just a mess. Like, it's washed all that. It's washed it. You can see that was level. So where that pole went like that, it was just a tiny little crater that's just turned into a mess. So all that soil is washed down. That's where no solution. But even the fancy sandstone with the sandstone blocks. So we had the rain, everything was against us that day, with the hoses blowing up on the machines. We had to wait. Then as soon as we got the solution in and we started to roll, we had to water it. It rained, so instead of having the right amount of water going in, we got so much water. And then the boys, I thought there's no way it's going to work, and the road was just ripped up. So they came back, they've ripped it up again, they've rolled it, and that's the end product. So if the boys aren't 100% happy with that, what's 100% look like? You know, so how good would that be? So, but in my eyes, that's 100%. Just before Christmas, we put the big pipes in, so that starts from there. Over there, we had the big excavator over there, the 16 or 20 ton excavator, buried them all, and all that water has done all this damage, washed all that out. You can see how many potholes. This was level, so all that damage, all the water damage, that road hasn't moved. This is where we were meant to trial the road. So you can see the drones came and they did the testing, and the soil testing was perfect. And then my friend did the sandstone road, like 20 inches of sandstone here.
You're joking?
No, look at the mess.
So say it again? With this part of the road?
Yeah, this was about 20, what's that, 20 inches? And this is where the road was meant to be. And they've put boulders and sandstone, and it hasn't rained for a couple of weeks and it's still a mess. So I wish that we had product for the whole road. But look at this.
This is ugly.
Yeah.
So I'm not, yeah, it's terrible.
Well, in front of that glass house before the treatment, after the rain, it looked like this. But not as bad, but with soil, not sand. But remember how much we did that before the main storms, that road, and they haven't budged. So the floods, look at the rain washed Cattle Ridge Road, lifted the tar up to wash it away. So this is our proper road that we did with the sandstone people. Look at the, there was concrete over there. Still, so if we had the solution here, we wouldn't have this mess. So this is road base, this is road base, and steam rolled, and this that's what I can do with the Bobcat. So down there they've put the waterproofing in, steam rolled, and it turns out like concrete. This, yeah, so this is your awesome road base, and this is, every time it rains we have to redo it.
Wow, awesome.